Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to go for the experienced Igor Akinfeev. He's always been an agile stopper, but having been on the scene from such a young age, he's a much calmer decision maker these days.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Forward it goes. Vlasic. Vlasic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Looks to clip it forward. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it long. He's made sure that that won't get through. And back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And he's there to hoof it away. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that was venomous. Gets it back. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. He's looked long this time. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Good idea, just poorly executed. Goalkeeper's ball. Loose ball, who's going to get that? This could spell danger. Has a pop! He's scored! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Goal! After 37 minutes is number 77.
Spartak Moscow get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Battles to win it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets it into the middle. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's had a... hits one! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. And we're off again.
CSKA Moscow need to get the balance right to sort this out.
Shot at goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the defence can get it clear. Good clearance and very necessary. Massive leap! No, not the best of headers. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Vlasic. Hit into the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
The attendance for this match was 44,785.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Coming on to replace him is
Spartak Moscow are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Has he picked him out? Timely intervention.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
number 8. Nikolai Vlasic. Coming on the field is number 22. Substitution in progress.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Tries to stroke it through. Has a go! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And he's done it.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
After 77 minutes is number 77.
CSKA Moscow making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Spartak Moscow get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Gets the chance to cross. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Played down the flank, and it's got through.
There will be 3 minutes.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's come through. Has a hit! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's played forward. And that's that. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Well, how will we look back on that?